Hi, Wes Scott from Lifeback Law Firm. Today we're going to talk about 3 easy ways to overcome the fear of filing bankruptcy in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I understand this. I have high anxiety, and I think a lot of us have, some form of anxiety about things. But when it comes to filing a bankruptcy, even if you're low anxiety, your anxiety would probably kick up a notch or two. And we understand that. It takes courage to get your head around, to get your arms around the B word. But I've found that there's some ways over the years to look at this that I think are helpful to the clients. Number one, remember your finances are sick, you are not. That's a very important distinction to make. You are not your finances. You are you. You just happen to have finances that are sick and they need to be treated. Number two, I often tell people, look, every one of us, wants to pay their bills. But if you're forced to choose between protecting your family or your creditors, who are you going to choose? Do you think there's a creditor that's going to call you up and say, hey, your next month's rent or mortgage payment's on me? Of course they're not going to do that. You're the only person who's going to protect your family. You have to do your job. You have to protect your family. And then finally, what happens if you do nothing? We often see people who are current on all their bills, on all their debt payments, and their credit score is even high. But, there's always the but, right? But they see the freight train coming down the tracks. They know the juggling act is about to be over with. And if you do nothing, your credit's going to be a pile of dog poo anyway. So you might as well get out of the way. And there's something very empowering about taking control of your life, moving beyond a debt problem. Having the debt problem causes you to live in the past. When you did this, when you did that, when that happened, when this happened, when the divorce happened, when the business failed, when the overtime went away, all of these things, right? And when you move beyond this, you stop living in the past when the time is right. When you are ready to get your life back, reach out to Lifeback Law Firm. You're going to be so thankful you did, and consider hitting the subscribe button.